in football next year, and teams around the league increasingly believe he'll be playing elsewhere because Dallas won't be able to keep both him and Dak. Freeman added, quote, if Cooper tests the waters, there will be a frenzy to sign him. He's viewed as not just a great receiving talent, but one of the best pure talents in the sport. A lot of praise. Shannon, do you agree?
I do, Skip. He's very technically sound. He's as good a route runner there is. The only questions that people have ever had about Amari Cooper, Skip, is his consistency. Because you'll see stretches where he'll go 150, 175, maybe even 200. And then you'll see him finish like he did this season where he doesn't get over 50 yards in a game. That's the thing. But, Skip, you know what happens when you hit free agency? Someone will overspend. If they lost Amari Cooper, it would cripple their offense. Because you look at Dak's numbers before Amari, you look at his numbers since he's gotten Amari, and he's a different quarterback. Now, maybe they believe Michael Gallup is ready to take that next step, Skip, and be a true number one. But you know, it's a lot easier said than done. Oh, man, he ready to be a number one. No, Amari gets Gilmore. Amari gets to Pat Peterson, while Gallup gets the second and third guy. It's a big difference going from 2 to 1 because now you're the focus of everybody's attention. Skip, I don't believe they can let this happen. And that's the risk that you run when you let guys get to the end of their contracts. Because he played up on his option, which was, what, $14, $15 million. So you know he's expecting Michael Thomas money. Excuse me. Michael Thomas got what he got, Skip. He had another year left on his deal. This dude's about to be totally free. And people and this is what I always explain to people. Free agency isn't about being good. It's about being free. And when you're free and you get people to bid on you, well, this team might not, all you need is one team, Skip. All you need is one team that says, you know what? He's worth $19 million. And there you go. Skip, I don't believe, maybe they can transition him, but I don't believe they can let him go to the free agent market, Skip. Because if they do, they're going to lose him because they can't win a bidding war for the simple fact they haven't signed Dak. And this is why you can't let two guys, you let two of your most important guys, Skip, get to the end of the contract. Trouble.
Which is all you want for my team. So you have to take with 1,000 grains of salt everything my partner says about my Dallas Cowboys. He wants the salary cap wrecked because he wants us to overpay for everybody.
No.
Everybody. It's we're cap-strapped with overpaid, underachieving players everywhere.
Jerry,
right?
you always tell me Jerry will figure it out.
Well, I believe Jerry will figure this guy out. And this guy is...
He's tough to figure out, Skip.
He's tough, man.
He got a little Kawhi in him.
He's got a little... I don't know. He's got some missing intangibles in there somewhere because I am very conflicted, but I also believe, heart of hearts, he wants to stay in Dallas because he loves this quarterback.
Yeah.
And I would not underestimate how much he loves playing as a Cowboy in Dallas for Dak Prescott. So I believe there will be some hometown discount taken here just because of the connection he has with that quarterback as opposed to the lack of connection he had with the coach and the quarterback in Oakland before. He went to heaven.
He have a better connection than Philly.
Nope, he would not.
I have a better connection. They don't walk into him.
You would love it.
It gets cold and lonely in Philadelphia.
It don't get lonely. What you mean get lonely?
Cold and lonely.
Bye, dog.
So my biggest issue with Amari Cooper is that he showed everybody last year it's all about home sweet home because he ain't no road warrior. He's got no road warrior in him because he lost me 3 times when they lost games, starting with the one that you loved the most, which was at the Jets when they lost.
Oh, they lost that game?
Yeah, 24-22.
What happened?
If we could see what happened, Amari winds up catching 1 ball for 3 yards, and that's the incompletion that somehow he got hurt on that play. And so it's early in the game. We still got, this is early in the first quarter, and he just goes and stands on the sideline the rest of the game and walks around.
What you want him to do?
And here's New England. He catches no balls in the New England game and winds up quitting and just went to the sideline and said, no mas, I can't do it anymore. Stephon Gilmore's too good for me. He catches no balls.
Oh, bumpy run Gilmore.
Narrow loss there. And then we go to the Eagles at the end of the year, and he gets subbed for down the stretch. The final play of the game, last couple of plays of the game, he's just over on the sideline watching because he got benched. He got benched. This is going to be the premier receiver free agent who took himself out for no apparent reason of the Jets game. I don't know, he was nicked. He came right back against Philly at home the next week. Remember the Sunday night game? And he caught 106 yards worth of balls. Was he okay? I guess he was fine, right?
We're talking about it's easy.
Okay.
Old Dak was on the sideline, Jim. You missed that one. Talking about it's easy.
Easy.
Right, it's easy money.
Okay, so that guy who just stormed past the Eagles at home, then he goes up to New England and he just says, I can't do it anymore. He's too good for me. You ever seen a premier free agent say, he's too good for me?
No.
Okay, how am I supposed to defend that?
Well, Skip, but we've also seen free agents that's less than Amari Cooper get boatloads of money.
Okay, I got it. So to your point, the day he walked in the door in Dallas at midseason, not this past year, but the year before, once the first big game that they played was at Philadelphia, and he didn't do much in that game, but my quarterback took off because he had a bona fide, legit, trustable #1 receiver who at least attracted some double coverage or some concentration from a defensive coordinator that allowed others to get free.
Well, how about this here, Skip? He could be where we're supposed to be. He could run the route tree.
He could do the route.
How about do that?
There we go. I'll give you that. So what happened? Once he walked in the door over those last 8 games plus the postseason that year, Dak led the whole NFL in completions. I told you he changed life in Dallas.
Yeah.
And Dak was first in catchable passes over the last half of the year.
I agree.
He was 3rd in completion percentage, and he's even 3rd in air distance. So there was no more dink and Dak because he had somebody he could actually throw it down the field.
Hold on. Dak, you hearing that?
Yep.
That sounds like $40 million to me. That sounds like $40 million to me, Jenny. What that sound like to you? Skip, read those numbers again so Jerry can hear them.
No. That was 2 years ago.
Okay, and he was even better this year. That's what you told me.
Okay, so help me out here. This is the premier receiver free agent.
Yes.
At home last year, he caught 52 balls. On the road, he caught 27. Is that good? Not really.
Nah, it ain't
Receiving
good.
yards at home, 869. Road, 320. 869 to 320. I can just keep on going. Receptions for first downs. At home, he had 40 of those. On the road, he had 14.
Yeah.
I can just keep going. He was a disaster on the road.
So you don't want him.
So you got to pay him for 8 home games.
Yeah, so you don't want him.
I got to have him because I'm stuck. But is he Michael Thomas? Stop it.
No.
Really? He's not Michael Thomas.
No. But he gonna get paid like he gonna get paid more than Michael Thomas.
I don't know about that. I just don't know if he'll take more than Michael Thomas to stay in Dallas.
No, what? See, there you see, Jenny, you see?
More discounts?
Exactly.
More discount.
Everybody taking a discount.
Yep.
Everyone wants
We
to
gonna
be a
add a
Cowboy.
game, add a playoff game, but y'all take less money. What the hell what? So what? So why you signing this CBA if you're gonna take less money?
That's a good point.
Well, you can only pay him for 8 games, though.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Seriously, it's an 8-game contract.
Wait, I don't.
You know what? They shouldn't even take him on the road next year.
So
just
you know
leave
what?
him home.
Just let him go on to Philly. We'll walk it to him. Walk it to him and show you how to use him on the road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of painful.
He'll feel like he's living on the road.
No,
His
well-
home games will feel like road games.
You know, walking to him more accurate than Dak.
Yeah. Oh, stop.
You can't open that
It's
right
not
now,
more accurate
Shannon.
than Dak.
More accurate.
I don't know
You
about
mean
more
deer in
accurate.
headlights wins?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, walk it to him. Who was in the playoffs this year?
Stop it.
Who made it to the playoffs?
I don't know how.
I knew.
Yeah.
Because they're in your division with the Cowboys, and I told you that was going to happen.
It was like the least of the least in that division. Okay, they might have some needs at receiver, though, the Cowboys. Did you guys see Dez was at the